Hello, my name is Kaya Freites and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do another tips video. So I've been freelancing full-time for a few months as a voice actor and a film actor, and I figured I could share some tips on how I run my social media platforms. So without further ado, here we go. The first thing that I think is super important is finding your aesthetic. Your aesthetic should show people who you are online. My Instagram aesthetic is pretty colorful and warm-toned. I think it shows a lot about what I like as a person and who I am as a person. You should also make sure that your aesthetic is apparent across all social media platforms. For example, all of my social media platforms have the same profile picture and banner. I like to switch them up every couple of months, but I always switch all of them at once so they all look alike and it's easier to find me online. And probably the most important social media platform for actors is your website. If you haven't created a website, you definitely should. It should have all of your reels, any news about you, any upcoming projects, past projects, and links to all of your social media all in one place. The second thing that I think is the most important about social media is making your own content. As actors, we always need to find new ways to make sure that we're standing out. So making content that highlights your strengths is super important. You can make skits, short films, podcasts, web series, sketches, stand-up comedy, improv. If you're a voice actor, you can do comic dubs or impressions, anything that highlights the best part of you and showcases your amazing talent. Anything that feels specific to you. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there. If you have an idea, just throw it out there. Just make something, and once you make that first project, it gets easier and easier and you'll just want to keep creating more stuff. I know a lot of people say that you should have a niche, and I think that niches help, but I also say don't be afraid to try new things. I started this YouTube channel doing impressions and have since done a few short film projects and have had the best time doing it. So explore what you like, but keep creating and put it out into the world. It'll be worth it. Also, just in general, it's a great way to have a creative outlet during the pandemic where work has been slow for actors. Just make your own stuff. Keep those creative juices flowing, you know? It'll also show casting directors and other people that you're always constantly working on something. If you're not working on a gig, you're making your own content, and that's amazing. It shows how driven and multi-talented you are. Number 3 is be consistent. If you're going to put out content to the world, be consistent. If you're gonna make YouTube videos, post at least once a week, if not more. If you're going to post on Instagram, post multiple times a week. Keep all of your platforms up to date. I know I have trouble with this a lot. It's really, really hard to post a YouTube video once a week on top of posting more content on other platforms. I post impressions here on YouTube, but I also do them on TikTok. Sometimes I post on Instagram, and sometimes I share clips on Twitter. And that's a lot of work on top of also sharing different things on Instagram and trying to keep up with some of the TikTok trends. It's definitely a lot. But being consistent will help you gain traction and gain an audience. And the best way I would say to keep organized is to write everything down in a calendar or a planner. I use a Google Calendar, and sometimes you need to set out a day of the week that's just for shooting content. And maybe you need to have a day that's just for editing content. But that way it doesn't feel so overwhelming if you space it out and you have it in your calendar. Also, keeping a list of video ideas or just social media ideas in general so you never run out of ideas to post really helps me too. Last but not least, number 4, track your analytics. On Instagram, you can set your Instagram to a business account. On TikTok, you can set it to a creator account. On YouTube, you can use the YouTube Studio to track your analytics. Track your analytics so you can see what your demographic is, to see who's seeing your posts, the age group, the best time of day for you to post or day of the week to post. Look into popular hashtags and see what's helping you get the most reach and see how you can expand your audience. Use having multiple platforms to your advantage. If you post something on TikTok, you could also share it on Instagram as a reel. Or if you post a full-length YouTube video that's 10 minutes long, you could post a clip of it on TikTok or Twitter just to get your content out there. Use all that stuff to your advantage. You can 100% create the life that you want. If you asked me a year ago, at the beginning of the pandemic, if I would be a full-time actor, I probably would have laughed. But making my own content and being able to make connections online with other people and translating that into work has been the most rewarding experience ever. I hope this video helps, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to comment them below. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you want more tips videos, let me know. If you want more impressions videos, let me know what I should watch next. I have a few coming up soon. And if you want to see even more impressions, go check out my TikTok and Instagram at Kaya Freights. And I'll see you next time. Bye.